Welcome back, guys, to Tales of Arise, where last episode, the 5th area of the post-game dungeon brought us into the Scarlet Knight Rift, where the siblings had managed to finally reunite to face us, and we defeated the Eyes and Edna tag team to claim our final key. We now step forward to see what the final challenge awaiting us is.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
I did. This time I will rest, because I couldn't touch the special light last time.
We did a lot today, didn't we, Hoodle?
Living hell we did. Is there any skit that I've actually missed? Out of the hundreds of skits we've seen? I imagine most of the remaining skits I have are literally Colosseum or food related.
That was nothing.
How'd you cook with all those, like, glyphs flying around your hand? I know take the gloves off, but still.
Shion, could we talk a moment?
Wow, we're on the last floor.
I'm looking forward to breakfast.
I don't think Alphen liked that. Sneaking suspicion.
Morning. Ready to head out?
And we can indeed craft the Realm Unifier, our top tier of weaponry. I think the Elvath looks better, though, if you're going to go, ooh, fantasy sword with bits on it, but still. It's not about looks. It's completely and utterly about stats. Nothing else but stats. You know, buy more apple gels so the party could just randomly chuck apple gels on themselves from time to time, you know? I don't seem to find these on the ground in that dungeon, so I'm just going to max out.
You can never be too prepared. But did we have to spend so much?
We barely spent anything when you consider it. We've still got 300,000.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Our light's back. And now we go to the Vesper Rift. 6 keys. Oh. There ain't no dungeon here. Ain't no dungeon here. That in mind, then. So I'm pretty sure this does just straight up boost my experience from any fight we can get into. Guess you had to use them back to back to get it to proc 5. What are we fighting?
Humans, here of all places.
Is he floating?
That's not a person. He's more like a mass of astral energy.
That sounds a lot like a great astral spirit.
How predictable, applying simple-minded molds to others.
I doubt he's a great astral spirit, but there is something alien about him.
If anything, you're alien to your own realm. You feign comfort with fate, all the while bearing claws at destiny. You remind me of a certain race. A race that struggles even as they destroy multitudes of worlds. Worlds that devour multitudes of energy. Disgraceful, all of it.
Sounds like someone has it in for us.
Say, there's supposed to be 6 keys, right?
And this is the 6th area. This must be our last stop.
Be careful. This one's not like the others we've run into.
You know, Edna mentioned being invited here. I'd figured it was the researchers doing, but what if there was something else in play?
You think this guy's behind it all?
That's anyone's presumption. Somehow I doubt he'd give us a straight answer if we asked.
I'll give you the courtesy of my name. I am the great spirit Chronos, ruler of time and space. And now I shall demonstrate my power.
Here it comes!
Level 95.
I've never felt power so potent before.
It feels like I'll be crushed by its force.
Didn't come all this way just to lose now.
I do a lot less damage on it.
Power of our own. Determination.
If I stay behind him, I should be fine, right? And spam. Okay, he does have some kind of kicky move.
I don't know what I'd do without you.
I'm gonna switch in Dolly at some point in time here.
I really don't.
Prepare to be judged. Enough.
I don't want to be kicked by you. Okay, I think I got kicked by him.
Not a chance.
Enough.
9,000 crit is pretty good though.
I owe you one. Raining
In a vine.
Raining
I'll smash you.
Stay away from my friends.
That's me wanting to go in, but Kasala's down now.
Judge.
Here's a healing arc.
Now I can let loose. Inside me yearns to be let free. Raining slash.
Don't kill me.
I'll burn it all.
Ah!
Flaming pillar. Fire.
Uh-oh. Oh, he's been knocked back a bit. Oh, you...
I let my guard down.
You'll pay for that.
Healing is what my arts do best. All mine.
I feel like I should really switch you out, Kisara, but I might let Shion res you first. Let's go from me at melee and everyone else at ranged.
Grant me the strength to march on. Lion
Now I can let loose.
Prepare to be judged.
This guy doesn't cast spells, does he?
Leave the chargers to me.
Bow before me.
I should really start like doing stuff like this. Like we've always been able to do things like this, like go in and do a thing. But if I was to boost my attack, you know, that would probably help quite a lot.
Kisara, Commander of Heaven.
Phoenix Cyclone!
Devastation.
It's going well, yeah, but now we're halfway. Why am I there?
Prepare to be judged.
Such unadulterated feeling.
Okay, I'm legging it.
Got a bad feeling about this.
Well, it's been swell knowing you guys.
We have to stop it, whatever it takes.
It's time to draw close the curtain. The tragedy of your life has reached its end. Chrono erosion.
Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Bad clock.
He's going to annihilate everything!
A power beyond mortal understanding.
Let us take to the fray.
Raining slash. You picked the wrong fight. Raining slash.
See what I can do.
Raining fire.
You boy.
Fluidity of your movement is simply incredible.
Get out of there.
Prepare to be judged.
What?
This isn't looking good. No. It can't end here.
Don't leave me!
Be gone.
Raging cascade!
What just happened?
Is this another of his powers?
Not done yet.
Annihilation! By the power of flood! Magic is
And so it was that I ceased to be.
by the whirling struggle! Not in there with the others.
Execution! On your knees.
Help! He's coming for me!
Awaken and wreak Prepare to be judged. Enough. No
Bye, Shion.
Stay away
Bye,
from
Rinwell, maybe.
Sorry.
Cut through. Bow before me. Imbue this vanquished soul with life.
This has a most
He just straight up killed most of our friends.
taste.
We're finished.
Did No Helium stop reviving Shion to eat an apple gel? I think that's severely what happened there.
Before me.
Alright, it's time!
I wish that didn't go on, but
Between heaven and earth. A wailing dancing
Blaze inside me. Yours to be let free. Prepare to be judged.
Stars of light.
Burn!
Rain down
Insolent mortal.
Glacial spear. Pierce evil. Freeze laser.
Armor won't save you. Elusive deity. Denied.
Meteor storm.
I think he's gonna do it again, yeah.
Winds of heaven. First force.
Worthless. Bleed.
What? Excellence! Being in mid-dodge.
No.
Glacial spear.
Screw you, man.
Prepare to be judged.
The enemy is going
Cower
on.
before me. Flew away. On your knees. Air pressure. The flame inside me. Yours to be let free.
I think you just got learn then.
Draw close the curse. The tragedy of your life has reached its end. Try harder. Chrono erodes it. Not a chance. My turn. Negative gain. Now. On your knees. Try harder. Not a chance.
Oh my god, you just got like owned.
Ignite. You.
Flare tornado.
Shine.
Kill him, guys!
Force of regeneration.
See what I can do.
Allow me to help you. Prepare to be judged.
Oh no, he didn't get from me.
What the? How about this? Cut through. Hi.
I'm an angry boy.
Have no limits.
Allow me to help you.
Magic is in.
Take
care of Pluto.
Nothing gets by me.
I'll bring you back from death.
I'll burn it all. Flaming pillar. Fire.
Just what the doctor ordered. Here, let me
Totally. In an instant. Impact block.
What quaint arts you use.
He's healing?
Not quite. I turned back time, to be precise.
You really do control time and space. Was this place something you made?
It was not I who made it, nor was it Origin or Maxwell. So there's a world unrelated to the three primordial great spirits.
Primordial? Do you mean to tell us you have the power to create worlds?
You may make of me what you will.
Another great spirit and another fine mess. I strongly recommend that research into doorways through time and space should be strictly forbidden.
But what are rules to a species that insists on ignoring history's lessons? The people of your realm will learn this place, and they will use it to rob and exploit other worlds.
That's...
They are driven by pure desire. They fob off their burdens on others, all without reflecting upon what comes of it.
To hell with this. We've torn down every barrier in front of us, but we know better than to call it good there. We'll build a world where people can coexist and walk hand in hand, and we won't give up until we do.
Yeah, we're ready to put in the work to change.
I'll make sure this research gets called off. You have my word on that.
I suppose this is another trait that your species shares. I will remain here for a time. See to it that this absurd research is ended.
All right, Chronos. We understand.
And know this. If anyone attempts to abuse the gateway, to interfere with our world, I will cast them into the time-space rift, where they will wander the void forevermore.
No arguments here, pal.
We'll see to it that that never happens. You'll see, from up there on your throne.
I need to be stronger.
I'm level 89 now. And I got Nebelim. Oh no, I can't equip this weapon because I have penetration down 1, so I'll be really rubbish. Oh no, this devil arm's crap. Lowers my penetration by a whole 1. It's totally rubbish weapon. 833 attack plus 726 elemental attack plus. Yeah, I think I'll equip Nebelim. Devil arms time. -1, disappointing. Oh, there's a chest there. Didn't tell me there's a chest in the corner, Chronos. Mechanical doll accessory, a headgear that would look splendid with a floral companion. Donning it brings about a respect for order.
That treasure. What a sweet-sounding ring it has.
It's an artifact.
You really think so?
What artifact is that, then? I've got 21 out of 23 artifacts. What even is it I just got? Off the radar. Donning it brings back respect for order, so that's just encounter none. Don't worry, guys. Now you've beat like most of the game. You don't want to fight anything anymore. Ain't none. There you go. Well, still another quest, so I might get to use my superly doobly weapon. I could use it on him again and see how much the difference of power makes. Quest done. Gathered all the gate keys. Thank you. You've done me a great service.
Yes.
It wasn't quite like you described, though. It wasn't. How so?
Well,
We ran into people from other worlds there. Perhaps they were caught up in the world's moment of segmentation and connection. Fascinating. Fascinating's not the word I'd use. We created problems for them, and there might be connections to even more dangerous worlds. I think you should call your research off.
Right.
Agreed. This gate would be better off closed. The other side of the gate holds snippets of each world. They should return to normal as the astral energy here dwindles.
Huh?
Wait, the astral energy is dwindling?
yes!
I've been taking continual measurements, and I've seen a rapid dispersal of the astral energy in this area. We should all stabilize once density matches outside levels. The gate will be unable to sustain itself, and it will subsequently fade away. The visitors from another time and space. If they pique your curiosity, I suggest you visit them while you can. They adhere to different standards than our own. Now I need to do fine-tuning to ensure that the time-space separation occurs as slowly as possible. Last thing you'd want is for a sudden breakaway to leave a rift in its wake. Now, there's a scary thought. Dissipation won't happen overnight, I should add. I think it will take a while longer. Really? We should inform the siblings so they will have a little longer together. And White is too. In the meantime, you're free to use the keys to come and go as you please. Done me a great service. This is hardly fair compensation, but take it. 670 SP, a bit of goud. Not bad. And I'm sure you can actually inform them, right? Big SP. Hey there, welcome. I'd love to hear your report. And there's a skit.
I don't know what all this gate and key stuff is about, but you've got to be a little crazy to do research inside a Zoogl's stomach.
I don't care what he gets up to on his own time. I'm just glad nothing crazy came out of all that in the end.
He was trying to bridge together dimensions. That in itself is rather ludicrous, I would argue.
Still, Eisen, was it? It seemed like that was the first he'd seen of his sister all grown up. In that respect, I'm glad it worked out for him.
Everything has a silver lining if you look hard enough. Doesn't change the fact that his little experiment was real dangerous.
Look at it from his perspective. I know if I got to see family I thought I never would again, that'd make me really happy too.
Truth be told, I'm with Kisara on this. The ability to see those that you're afraid you've lost, even one more time. I hope it works out for them.
There was also that Chronos guy we met at the end. Rather less charming. What do you think his deal was?
Yeah, he had those weird ears sticking out.
It's impossible to say whether he's like us or not. However, if we're to judge by his strength and appearance, he is clearly no ordinary being.
And what he said to Xion was just... that was so awful.
He most likely has his reasons for believing in what he does, even if they come from a very different place than what we ourselves know.
He didn't seem to be too harsh on anybody who wasn't human, though.
Whew! It was all so strange. I wonder if we'll ever get to meet anybody else from other dimensions.
Who can say? If we do, I pray it will be somebody more friendly. I can only fight every newcomer that we meet for so long. It'd be nice to get a surprise ally every once in a while.
The wide world of Dahna.
It's amazing, isn't it? We've been all over Dahna on this journey. Is there anywhere we haven't visited at this point?
Who knows?
I'm being serious.
We're talking about a whole planet here. Isn't it more exciting to just assume there are places we haven't seen yet?
I picked the wrong guy to ask. What about you, Alphen? What do you think?
That's a good question. I figure we visited just about every place civilization has set its eyes on.
So is there anything left for us to see?
That I couldn't say. We are talking about seeing an entire planet.
Yeah, I guess so.
This journey has proven just how little I truly knew our world. There is always more to learn. To assume otherwise would be the height of conceit.
There might well be places that we still haven't discovered yet. And if you ask me, I think that's perfectly fine.
Me too. We don't need to know every inch of Dahna to fulfill our mission. Besides, I think there's something romantic about there still being mysteries out there.
I'd say it's part of the fun to imagine whether we'll be the first to uncover those mysteries. Maybe even now there are other explorers who will shed a light in the darkest places.
True. I guess the world's bigger than any of us will ever really realize.
You know, I was just saying the same thing as Alphen. Why does she listen to him and not me?
Sounds like you've still got a lot to learn about the mysteries of a woman's heart as well.
And there we go. There's our skits. It does make me realize now, though, after we've seen the end of the game, how ripe this game is, technically, for a sequel. More so than other Tales, as it feels. Considering it's two worlds that merge into one, and obviously that must create new landmasses and new this and new that. And maybe a merging of great spirits, etc. And the will of Dahna, the will of Rena, yada yada. It does make you realize that out of probably every Tales, that this is the one that might set up for a sequel the best. More so than Xillia, at the very least. Still, it was a happily ever after, and we can leave it at that. Right, now what to do? There's one more quest, isn't there? In fact, I think if we go to the play records now. So with 7 enemy types that we haven't defeated. There's 4 treasure chests that I've somehow missed somewhere. 13 skits and 1 subquest. So our last subquest is on Dake Phase Old. Waiting. Plus, I mean, if you want to as well, there's always like the big arena, etc. But I think Dake Phase Old is our next stop.
Finally. If only we could have flown.
Because it's like the arena here. There's a group battle. Was it the ultimate one? Level 99, target clear time of 5 minutes, supposedly. But the first clear bonus is 10 astral flowers. Interesting that target clear time is 5 minutes. Do you think I can even do it in that? Shall I give it a go?
The wind to get here faster.
Oh, I thought I saw a skip then for a second. Before we take on our final quest. Makes you wonder what's in there, right? We'll just skip advance. We probably don't need that armor anymore. Level 99 sword ranker. Oh, it's you! Too bad we can't get experience in this fight, right?
This one's tough. But we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
My turn.
Oh yeah, my raining slash does a lot of damage now. Can I do 5-figure damage? Yes.
The flame inside me yearns to be let free.
Oh, this thing doesn't stand a chance against Devil Arm power.
Now you see what I can do.
Can't get out of. Enjoy the ground while you're down there.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis!
How are you supposed to deal with this kind of spam, man?
Their arms were interrupted. Can't be happening.
You'll pay for that.
Probably like that. That probably works, yeah.
Watch yourself. It's incredible power.
Try harder. Take this.
Resuscitation.
Raining splash. Blow away.
Heal my weary companion. Strength to march on.
Can't be happening.
Shion, that was not a good run.
From beyond.
Raining Try harder. My turn.
Resuscitation. More for the stockpile.
What was I thinking?
Radiant light. Force of regeneration. Regenerate.
Okay, here I burn in hell. Now, while it's reeling.
Take it down. This one is almost in the bag.
Get the damage in.
Just falling back.
Then it's time for you to do what you do best.
Raining splash.
Let's get you all tucked away.
Try harder. My
Radiant
turn.
light. Here.
Almost dead.
I'm ready. Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade.
And that's the power of Devil Arms. Especially if you play as one character throughout the entire game. That's the power of Devil Arms. Oh, yeah, I forgot about you. Ah! I thought it was like 5 minutes. Yeah, we're done. Oh.
Will this help?
I don't know. Will it help?
Tempest Swirl. Healing struggle. Let's heal River.
The flame inside me.
I owe you, Shion.
Healing is what my art do best.
All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction.
Raining splash. Blow away.
The waters of creation.
Gonna charge.
Dance immortal grappling. In here. Here's the evil. This way. Here goes. Up and at him. Let's go. Thunderblade. Illuminate. Magic is
That's why I beat him within 5 minutes easy.
a chain between heaven and earth.
Raining splash. Try harder. My turn. I'm not. Try harder.
Shining
Not a chance.
supernova.
Wide open.
It won't escape me.
Blow away.
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Bigger criticals, guys.
Blow away.
Perhaps now isn't the time.
I really don't.
Raining splash.
Radiant piercing orb. Illuminate the dark. Come forward. Holy land. A chain between heaven and earth. A wailing fury of lightning.
Totally. In an instant. Impact Claw.
Illuminate the dark.
Blow away.
Holy glimmer. By the
More damage. More damage.
Raining splash.
Bam.
lightning.
Raining splash.
Oh man, I didn't keep him down.
A whirling struggle. Winds of heaven. The enemy is going all out.
I can handle it.
I ain't doing any damage now.
They smite with blackened blade. I'll burn it all. Flaming pillar, fire!
The waters of
No
creation.
dawn shall break this night.
Dance in monopoly.
Ready to take it? Blow away! Catapult! Raining slash! Blow away!
The waters of creation.
It's gonna be constantly in boost mode now.
Immortal droplet. And here. Back into the flow.
Raining you a bloody howling!
Far beyond the darkest skies. I call thee.
Raining slash! Blow away!
I require complete. Here, let me help.
Here you are! Blow away!
It's gonna make finishing this guy off nightmarish. I'm one hit away though.
Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade!
Phew. And that's the ultimate group arena done. I get 10 astral flowers. That's my first victory, not within the time limit. 10 astral flowers is good. Oh, I did actually do it within the 5 minutes. I did it with a time of 2. Omega Elixir times 3. 4 minutes 19. The ultimate one is complete. And go for major cash prizes. That's level 60. You can go for herbs if you wanted to boost yourself up. There's the advance you could have done earlier for maybe an upgrade of an armor. And then the solo ones, the ultimate there has weapon parts. I'm assuming for the top weapons. Target clear bonus pepper. Lots of pepper. Do I want pepper? Probably not. But there we go. That's the biggest beastie done there, which increases my CP to 874.
That's what I like to see. Nice work, you guys. We really tore through those group battles.
We did great, and I'm just as amazed as everyone else, but was this really an efficient use of our time?
Considering what lies ahead on our journey, I'd say our time training here will prove valuable going forward.
Indeed. If we are to change things for the better, the challenges we face are ones that shall require us to fight at the absolute top of our abilities.
These exercises really brought home the fact that I'm not alone in this fight. That's enough to make this training worth it for me.
Why are you guys all acting so serious? We won those fights as a team! Come on, you should be way more excited! Give me a cheer!
You're right. What we did here is more than just proof of how far we've come and how much we've grown. It proved the strength of our bonds together. I'm sorry. I guess I shouldn't worry so much.
You needn't apologize. At any rate, I think a small toast is in order for us this evening.
In that case, I'll make sure to cook something extra special for dinner as well.
You guys, you're not listening to me!
We hear you, Law, don't worry. Once we've actually saved the world from destruction, you can be sure we'll be letting loose celebrating it.
Oh, that's a promise, you hear? Can't go back on it now!
Yeah, I'll have to practice to get ready for it.
Practice?
Practice. So that leaves us one final quest, doesn't it? That arena was done quite nicely. I'm pleased with myself on that one. Though, of course, I don't get any experience. We're at the 70th play hour. Everyone is healthy. I guess it's time for us to go to Date Phasol and finish off our last quest. And I think that will end off our Let's Play too.